Hey guys, Pchild here coming at you with Challenge Rift 198 video guide. I'm going to go through and show you the easiest way to complete this Challenge Rift. I'm not going to waste your time reading all the skills and telling you how things do what. I'm just going to tell you what buttons to press and what route to take to easily complete this Challenge Rift. Collect those early, easy, juicy Challenge Rift bounty mats, and then you can be back in your season working on your main character. So without further ado, let's stop wasting time so we can grind Season 23 some more. Let's check this Challenge Rift out. All right, guys, as soon as we get in the Rift, let's click on our Soul Mirror and see what we're working with. We are rocking the 6-piece Pestilence. Man, Wirlina's Shadow Hook is going to give us more damage the more Essence we have, so we want to try to keep our Essence pool full. Grasp of Essence for Corpse Explosion. We're immune to poison damage. We're immune to arcane damage because of the jewelry we have on. We have a Briggs, which is going to pull enemies to the cursed location. So let's get in there and check it out. All right, guys, as soon as we get in the Rift, I'm going to go ahead and Simulacrum. I'm going to curse the enemies and bring them all together. And then I want a Bone Spear. We want to try to get a couple corpses so we can Corpse Explode and hopefully blow things up. So again, I'm just spamming Corpse Lance right now, trying to do some damage, not doing a lot. We're going to command skeletons as much as we can. And once we get a couple things dead, then we can Corpse Explode, and you can see that kind of gets the train moving. Let's see if we can't get a blue pack. Here we go. So we're going to get a blue pack together. Again, we're going to cast all of our things, scoot them in. This build is pretty garbage this week, chat, not gonna lie. NGL, this is a pretty garbage ass build. So again, we're Corpse Exploding on top of the things. So this is an interesting build because most of your damage is going to come from the Pestilence set, and most of it's going to come from the Corpse Explosion. So what we're really trying to do is we're trying to group things up, and then once you have things grouped up, then you can Corpse Explode, which is number one. I imagine a lot of people are going to struggle with this one this week because of the weird way it plays. But all you really need is a corpse or two, and once we have a corpse or two, then you can spam the explosions like you saw me just do, and it makes it a lot easier. Simulacrum's going to give you some extra damage too. So again, I'm commanding skeletons, I'm grouping things up, I'm spamming Bone Spear, and then as soon as I see almost anything die, I'm spamming Corpse Explosion. And then on top of that, if you can kind of just train the trash back to your Corpse Explosions and use these corpses you already have, you can kind of keep the momentum rolling. You can see how I'm doing it. But the problem is like when you get to a new area, a new pack like this, you can kind of see. Once you get that channeling pylon though, it lets you kind of spam your stuff a lot better. So shield pylon up here, you guys can see the route I'm taking. I'll throw it up on the map. Again, this is a really awkward build to play. Don't be frustrated if you fail this a couple times. And see, this is my first blind run through, so we'll kind of see how this plays out. But all we really need is a corpse. Once you get a corpse, then you're pretty good to go. We got a speed pylon, so again, command skeletons just to get that extra damage. I'm going to group them up with my number 3 ability. I'm Bone Spearing until I see one death, and as soon as I see a death, then I want to Corpse Explode. And really, we want to make sure that we get these elites in these Corpse Explosions. That's where the big daddy damage is going to come in. So again, spearing, I'm commanding skeletons, I'm spearing some more. I got some corpses, and then I just Corpse Explode everything up. So you want to make sure that you're grouping things up into packs this week. Again, this is a pretty unfun build to play. It's kind of cool once you get it working. I shouldn't say it's unfun. I think it's going to be difficult for people who have never played this style of build before. So again, grouping things up, I'm going to command skeletons. I'm Bone Spearing with right click. As soon as I see anything die, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Corpse Exploding. See how those Corpse Explodes just take out everything else. So again, I'll keep reiterating how I'm doing this. And if you get in a lot of trouble, you can drag some things back, but it looks like that might be a little bit of trouble this week. So you can see I'm going clockwise around this rift. I'm going to keep running. See, I have a blue pack here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group them up with a curse, which is number 3. I'm going to command skeletons number 2. I'm spamming Bone Spear. I have a corpse here, so now I'm going to number 1. a whole bunch, and you can see I just blew everything up. And then I'm going to move to the next pack. Simulacrum would be helpful to help get the first initial corpse. That's really the big part. I'm going to save mine for the Rift Guardian because we're close to Rift Guardian. So I'm going to save it. The next elite and a decent density of trash should probably get it for me if we can get an elite. Looks like they're not giving us a lot of love right now. So as I run through the Rift, I'm just generating resource. So since that's it, I should probably just go to the next level. But since we got a couple corpses, a couple easy corpses, I'm just going to blow this stuff up real fast just to get some free progression. Decent Rift levels this week, at least, you know. So again, here's an elite here. So I'm going to number 3 on them to group them up. Number 2 to get the things. I'm going to left click to try to kill any, to get resource, sorry. And then I'm going to right click just to try to kill anything that I can. As soon as I have a corpse, which I do, I'm going to start number 1ing and blowing everything up. And we're 99%. So if we run the Rift Guard, see, we can just run this trash back to the corpse over here. And we can kill it if it'll follow me. Looks like it's not going to follow me. Rift Guardian's here. So again, I'm going to sit on all these corpses because the Rift Guardian's going to teleport to me. And as soon as he teleports to me, then we're going to blow him up with all these corpses that we already have. So come here. He's being super lazy. So Simulacrum, number 2, number 3 to curse him. And then I'm going to spam these corpses. He'll come back. Come over here, bud. He is being such a pain in the butt, chat. He won't come to me. Let's just try to lure him this way. Here we go. Again. Just going to spam stuff. I'm going to try to lure him in. My command skeletons is making this a little more difficult than it needs to be. He won't come to the corpses. Here we go. So now we have him on top of those corpses and we got that big damage out. So that's kind of, it's an interesting play style. You're going to have to manipulate it. I did it on my first try, so I imagine you guys can get it too. I have faith in you. That's Challenge Rift 198. This is going to be frustrating for a lot of you. I did it on my first try. I have faith you guys can get it too. Just remember, you want to bone spear until you see a corpse and then spam your corpse explosion. That's where all of your damage is coming from this week. Corpse explosion is the key. As soon as you see a single corpse, usually that's enough to get the chain reaction going, which will kill more enemies, which will let you kill more things with corpse explosion. Try to get a big pack of trash together before you spawn the Rift Guardian, kill it all, and you'll have those corpses on the ground. Lure the Rift Guardian over top of those corpses and blow them up, and it's pretty easy. If you guys get super stuck on this, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll try to answer any questions you have or give you any other tips you might need. You can always come hang out on twitch.tv/the Pchild, where I'll be live streaming tonight and every night this week some Diablo juice. So come hang out. I can give you some tips there. And I will catch you guys next week for Challenge Rift 199. Peace.